Imagine cameras all around and screaming fans everywhere, and there's a big trophy that's up for grabs. No, we're not talking about a football game. It's a cheerleading competition. Cheerleading is a sport, and it's growing in popularity every day. And I guess that's why it bothers me when other people say that it's not a sport. My brother and his friends decided that they wanted to perform at a pep rally. They came to our cheer practice for a whole week to learn a cheer and a dance routine. I knew that they had no idea what they were in for. Even though they were football players and that they were in great shape, they had said that they woke up sore every morning and couldn't move throughout the day. By the end of the week, the performance had went well, and they had changed their mind about cheerleaders, and the boys were ready to be back on the football field. Not only do cheerleaders have to be in great shape, but they have to maintain it. If they aren't in high level of activity, then they won't be able to tumble or even have a stunning group. In Teen Inc. magazine, cheerleading accounts of 62.5% of high school and 70.5% of college fatal accidents or serious injuries happen all the time in this sport. The National Center of Catastrophic Sports Injury Research clearly states that cheerleading is the most dangerous sport out of all the other activities there are. Cheerleading is a very time-consuming sport. If you don't have commitment, you aren't going to be the best. Cheerleading is a year-long sport rather than the other sports that last for around a season, which is a few weeks. As a cheerleader myself, I made a commitment of 7 years of my life to the sport that I love. The Women's Sports Foundation says that any physical activity in which relative performance can be judged is qualified as a sport. Most cheerleading today involves many competitions. Even middle schooler, their cheerleaders are involved. There are many rules and guidelines that are set for cheerleaders. There is a mix of gymnastics, dance, and other athletic abilities along with strength and cardio activities that have to be performed. Cheerleading is scored like many other sports. There are trained officials that judge the competitions, and there are points added from the difficulty of the routine as well as the points that are deducted due to mistakes. Cheerleaders deserve the respect for knowing that the sport that they have so much passion for be noticed, like the other sports that there are. And it still bothers me that people say it's not a sport.